Go into the what now? Holy hold on. Maxscent, giant waves. That's what the Great Lakes are all about. So you guys stay tuned to watch us put this vlog together. It took us 2 different ramps and we were out there in some big water. It's gonna be a good one. All right guys, hey, welcome back to another Tackle Warehouse vlog, and we are still up here on the Great Lakes, and we're gonna attempt to go out and catch some smallmouth, but it's not a guarantee. In fact, it's so much not a guarantee that the guy at the marina back there said, hey, if you guys come back, I'll give you your money back for launching. So yeah, if you can't get out of the marina, it's pretty windy. They're flying kites up here. The flags are blown sideways, but we're only trying to go like 3 miles out. So we'll see what we can do. Might be able to make a vlog, might not. Might end up just eating cheeseburgers back in town. We'll find out. You put my phone in that box. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, guys, we just got out here. It is rough, but we got our first bite. We're gonna see what we can do. We are throwing the 4 1/4 inch, new size, bigger flatworm. Especially on a windy day like today, it honestly will help the fish. I think they'll be able to find it a little bit better. So that's number 1. We just got out here. We got work to do. Let's find some fish. Might have a customer. God, dude, I got a customer. I don't know what happened here. I reeled down and just trying to figure out how to undo this. I reeled all my line up. There we go. Little guy. Come here, dude. Yeah. Little smallie, same spot where I caught that last one, so they might be schooled up, not be the right size, but that's all right. We just got out here still trying to find them. Hard to maneuver around right now. We're trying. We are trying. God, some big shit. All right, we're gonna move. Customer. Oh yeah. Little guy, another little one. Where's the big ones? Not what we were after. Come here. How many times do you think a pro on camera has said, not a giant, but still fun though? Come here, come here. Get out of our chigger cross. See ya. All right guys, hey, you can see the trees and the flags. It's freaking blowing. It's rough out there. You guys can see it out there. It was rough. So we made it a call to get off the water, a little sketchy, and we're gonna come back in the morning. Wind's supposed to lay down 10 to 15. Today it was pushing 18 to 25 out there. That's just a little bit too rough. So we're gonna go get a cheeseburger and call it a night and be back in the morning. All right guys, hey, welcome back. It's the next day and the wind, of course, has not let up like we thought it would, but we made a long drive by truck and we're trying to get out of it. We've got a northwest wind. I'm gonna show you here on the map what we've tried to do now. We're trying to get on this side of the lake. We are on Lake Huron. So we're trying to get on this westernly side, I guess you would call it, just to get out of it a little bit. But man, looking out there, it is bad. It is really, really rough. So I've never fished here, never launched here. Totally new for me, but we are gonna try and get out there and see if we can find some smallmouth. Surely they live here. They live all over the Great Lakes. It looks like there's some good contour lines here, some good rock, and that's the most important thing, having good rock and, you know, some areas for them to spawn. So it doesn't look bad, but we got to get out there and see what we can find. Maybe potential customer. Got him. Oh, he's a little baby. He's a bass, but he is a little baby. Well, that's part of experimenting on new areas on a lake, especially the Great Lakes. You just don't know what kind of size you're gonna be around. We're looking for big ones. We're always looking for big ones. I just don't know if they live over here. Looks good on map, I'll tell you that. Oh, well, that bit. He's back on. What do we got? Gotta be a smallmouth. He's coming up. Oh, hell, hey. Might be a decent one, guys. He's trying to surf. Yeah. Number 2. We're getting bit right away. He just threw my flatworm. Come here. The cool thing about fishing out here is you feel like you're honestly catching fish that have never seen a bait before. I mean, this lake is massive, of course, you guys know, but we are not on the size that we're looking for yet. It's part of the adventure, the unknown. All right, guys, so we were out here, you know, we saw I thought I had one there for a sec. We saw the nice lines, you know, contour lines and everything, not far off the shore here, only about a mile off, trying to get in that 20 to 30 foot range. And it's so windy right now. I really wanted to throw our new Maxscent tube and the Ned rig, but the drop shot is so hard to beat in the wind. It gets down there quick, you have good contact with the bottom. So we are using a heavy weight, a 1/2 ounce weight. And we're using the new 4 1/4 inch size Maxscent flatworm. I could probably be using the smaller one and do just fine right now, but I really want to test out this new one, and so far it's getting bit and the little guys aren't having a problem with it, so that's cool. That is a big wave right there. Wow. That's a big one. Jeez, dude. Hold on. That's a monster. All right. So guys, when it's this windy, you cannot just totally rely on forward-facing sonar. You've got to keep your bait wet. What I like to do at least is keep the bait wet and be searching around with the forward-facing sonar instead of just trying to target isolated fish. You're gonna miss a lot of fish if you're trying to rely on forward-facing sonar in this big of water. So this is the drifting weather, you know, and drifting conditions where you're gonna drift and drag and then keep your eyes peeled, of course, on 2D and forward-facing sonar. And that's part of the reason, again, why I love using a size 30 reel. So a bigger spinning reel is it's picking up more line per turn. When I do see that fish, I can reel up really fast, make the cast or make the pitch or drop right down to where they're at. And you know, it's gonna save me 3, 4, 5 seconds if I was using a smaller reel that didn't pull up as much line. So it's really critical to me, at least. Potential. Oh yeah, maybe, yep. A lot of potential. Yeah. Got another one. Oh, a little bit nicer. feel like he doesn't even know he's hooked yet. All right, come here, dude. Come here. A little bit better. I'm not seeing the size I want, but to be able to come out here and a place I've never been and get bites right away is also pretty cool. I saw that last one on 2D, if you guys were paying attention, I burned it in real quick, dropped straight down. But as far as gear goes, it's my same drop shot gear that I use no matter where I'm at with an open hook drop shot. And that's a 7-foot medium. This is a new Zenon rod from Garcia. Also paired with a Zenon spinning reel. It's a size 30. Again, like we talked about, we want that fast gear ratio to pick up a lot of line. And then I'm using Crystal X5 Berkley braid. It's amazing braid, and this is the 8-pound. I also like the 6-pound, and that one I believe is in the Jordan Lee High Vis Yellow, only in the United States. But the 6-pound is great too. That's about it. You know, an 8-pound trilene 100% fluorocarbon leader, of course. And we're using a 1/2 ounce Swagger tungsten drop shot weight, and then just actually a 1/0 Fusion 19 drop shot hook on this bigger 4 1/4 inch flatworm. It fits it really nicely. Oh yeah, we're just nose hooking, guys, so nothing crazy. Again, this is a 1/0 Fusion that we're nose hooking with. It's the bigger bait, so you want a little bit bigger hook, but that gives it the most action and also gives you the best hookup ratio. There's really no other way to drop shot for smallmouth other than nose hooking it, unless they were on beds. If they're on beds, then you could do a, straight shank hook. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See a couple. I see them on forward facing, so I'm gonna try and get my boat over the top of them real quick. Let's see how this works. Try and make my drop. Should get bit out here on these. Yep. So what I was looking for there is I'm fishing, and I'm gonna hit a waypoint right there. There's a few others with it, but I was dragging there, saw the fish on the graph. When they're really close on, come here, he's all tangled up now. When they're really close on forward facing sonar, what I like to do is run the trolling motor over to them real quick when it's this rough, because you can get right on top of them when it's this rough and drop on them, and they're not going to be spooky or anything like that, as you saw me do right there. And you're always going to get a better hook in a fish if you're vertical on them. So I'd much rather hook them vertical than making a cast. But hey, this drop shot rod is the one I like. I know people like 610 medium lights and 6.8s, 6.9s, things like that. But I really like this 7-foot medium. I feel like, some people might think it's too stiff, but it's been really good for me. I don't even need a new worm. It's been really good for me. It's all I use on a drop shot. That's it. 7-foot medium. The action's perfect. There's a big old rock over there. Hold on a sec. I think it's getting windier too. Oh, I mean, I say we catch 3 or 4 more and roll. Oh, there's one. Customer, potential customer, guys. Couple of them. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, spit it. Got him. Oh, what's wrong? What's going on? My line's tangled somewhere. Oh no. Got it tangled in the reel. Got a problem here though, dudes. I'm gonna have to hand line them in and retie. Get in here, dude. Come here. Hey, not bad either. Got him. These are big freaking waves right here, guys. These California tackle warehouse boys, they're used to surfing. They know what's up. Get this fixed. All right, guys, I started with green pumpkin. Now I'm throwing smoke with black and purple flake. Honestly, if I could only have 3 colors, it'd be black, number 1, green pumpkin, number 2, and then smoke with black and purple flake, number 3. Of course, we have a lot of colors at work. Smelt is really almost getting close to making that list, that top 3 list for me. I really, really like that color. But, you know, the main thing with smallmouth and the way that it was explained to me from a friend years ago is that, I mean, this is what he told me, for lack of better words or whatever. He said, dude, they're dumb. Smallmouth are dumb. When they're feeding, when they're biting, you only need 5 or 6 baits. And so I've really taken that to heart over the last several years, trying to figure these fish out. So I don't make things complicated. I really try and simplify things. So I keep my colors simple, I keep my techniques really simple, and I'm looking for those active fish that are feeding. And especially when you have wind like this, number 1, definitely be very, very careful when you're out here. But the fish really bite when it's like this. They are feeding big time. You see almost everyone we drop on we're catching. They're just not skittish when it's like this. And so the bait color, the line size, none of that is super, super important. It's just being able to get your bait and present it in front of the fish. I think we got him coming. Oh yeah, he's on there. Got him. How big is he? Little guy. Dude, you can just tell these fish, although they are not the smallmouth we're after on the Great Lakes, these fish have never, probably never seen a bait before. Because they are, and the wind. You know, the wind is a big factor too, but they are biting. All right, guys, so we're really getting the last of this deep water, you know, offshore summertime smallmouth fishing. We're really gonna start hitting a transition. These nights are gonna be getting cooler, shorter days. Water temp's gonna start dropping, and these fish will move back up, you know, in the fall, shallower water, really get keyed in on bait and really start to fatten up for the winter. But this deal out here, you know, this is certainly a post-spawn. Hold on, we got a potential customer while we're talking. But this is a post-spawn through, you know, the summer into the fall deal for sure. So he didn't bite it. I'm surprised. I don't know if he saw it. Oh no, he did. There he is. Little guy, real dark. Come here. It's funny, he's a totally different color than all the other ones we've caught out here so far. All right, guys, we were gonna make a run back up and do our drift again, because we caught that last fish as soon as we did that the last time. But it's really important when you're fishing for smallmouth on these Great Lakes that you have 2D on at all times at the console when you're moving, because these lakes are not mapped that great. There's some areas that are mapped really good, but there's a lot of areas that aren't. And you can see, like I had just saw back here when we went to take off, I saw a high spot that probably was about 50 yards long. I saw that on 2D as we were taking off and moving. And it's really important to look at that stuff because it's not marked. We're gonna try and fish it real quick, but it definitely was not an obvious spot on the map. And I would have never seen it if I didn't have 2D on. There's one right there. Got him. Another little one. I just don't know, guys, if it's Part of the adventure, like I said, but I don't know if there's the big smallmouth out here like we're looking for. And the problem is, it's too windy to go adventure further out. We can't leave. We're literally 3/4 of a mile from the boat ramp, and it's this rough out here. So we're gonna end on this one. I'm not gonna say we're totally done searching, but we're gonna end on this and probably go try and find another ramp somewhere else, maybe better out of the wind. Throw that one away for now. And yeah, you guys make sure to enter the giveaway. We are giving away some Berkley stuff, hopefully some Maxscent in there, some Abu Garcia stuff. Be sure to enter that. And if you have any smallmouth questions or any questions at all, drop the comment below. I'll hop on the Tackle Warehouse YouTube page and I'll answer them myself for you guys. Happy to do that, or send me a DM on Instagram, whatever. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. We definitely don't want to go further. We want to live. So we're gonna probably head back to the ramp and go try and find somewhere else to fish.